SHOT Show 2025, and we're about to get started. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll take you around the showroom. First stop, Agilite. We're gonna play the claw machine. A shekel. Right there. That's your price. No.
Right. Maybe you'll have better luck.
We're going all or nothing, right? Going for broke.
Something you're actually going to be able to catch.
Yeah, right?
Has anyone ever won anything?
Yeah. So that last year someone won like an headset. I hope it's called the $1,000 headset.
Go, 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 go.
Yes!
Drop.
That's a win!
It should fall. It's too big for the thing. See how it's supposed to fall?
Hang on. Should we consider that a win?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's going to get stuck on here.
Okay.
But it's
All he
mostly
needs is
in.
another coin to pull it up and put
Let's
it
do that.
actually in.
Let's do that.
Chest rig.
Maybe a
It hasn't
couple
even come out
coins.
yet, that chest rig, right?
Oh, is that a new one that hasn't come out yet?
Try again? No, just to give it an assist. And one second, let me just film it as well.
So we just have to knock it down, right?
You just catch from this side.
Oh.
I mean, it's yours. You just got to figure out how to put it in a.
And then redrop. Release. It's supposed to release,
Let
right?
it go.
It is. Stuck. That's a window. Mr. Brandon Jew. Real name.
Yeah. Brandon's Outdoor Channel. First winner. Agilite.
One second, let me
You
just
just got to figure out like how to get you what you want.
You guys are complicated that slightly. Too long.
I just wanted to make it work first thing in the
Right?
morning.
It's not even open yet.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
It
you.
hasn't come out yet. It's coming out in a month.
All right, what's it called?
The Reaper rig.
Reaper rig.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely gonna set one
Can you
up.
tag us in the post?
Yeah, for sure. I will. Thank you. Ellie, right?
Thank
Yes.
you. Such a
sorry.
pleasure.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Great to see you guys.
Hey, welcome to our booth. We got some exciting new products this year. Let me walk them through. So right over here, we have the Sub-Zero plate carrier. So the Sub-Zero plate carrier is our most minimalist plate carrier so far. Very little padding, extremely low profile, just what you need for a plate, some ammo. We have the minimalist Velcro and elastic cummerbund it comes with. It's a 3-mag elastic cummerbund that gives you adaptability in the front. You can swap this out for QDs. In the back, it has our patented Velcro adjustment system. So instead of having just one long Velcro flap or having sized cummerbunds, you have one size fits most cummerbund. Open this up. You can adjust it out this way in addition to adjusting it on the field of Velcro. So you're never going to have exposed male Velcro on the inside. We have the same numbering system as you have on the chest rig and you have on the K0. And what else? Yeah, super minimalist shoulders. You can throw in the cable management still in the shoulders that you have from the K0. And let's go and talk about the chest rig over here. So this is the Reaper chest rig. It's our super minimalist chest rig that can also grow a little bit. You can add in these expanding wings. These are called warfighter wings. And then you can expand it out to 4 molly externally, 3 molly internally. It comes in this configuration, the micro rig configuration. You'll notice that it's both molly and Velcro compatible over here. It's going to work with all your placards in addition to working with all of your molly pouches. Well, if you have something mollied in, obviously you won't have access to this Velcro anymore. So we added this flap on the bottom so you can still run hanger pouch, 6-pack, whatever you want to put down here. Additionally, you can flip this up and then stick it onto the front of a plate carrier if you're running it over a plate carrier to keep it stable. You have these wings on the side that directly attach in, or you can open them up and then swap them out and put in QD in there. So you can attach a QD on one or either side. No QDs. Because these are molly, you can mount 4 individual molly magazine pouches across the front to run 4 mags across the front. All of the adjustment here is forward adjustment. So you have your kind of macro adjustment, like your one-time adjustment to get it to fit your body, and then throughout the day as you're wearing it, you just kind of pull it forward a little bit to adjust it. Also over here under the arms, that's also forward adjustment, makes it super comfortable. Here you have adjustable ride height. You'll notice it has a numbered system over here, so you can make sure you're getting it to the same size every time, 1, 2, 3, just like on the Sub-Zero and the K0 plate carriers. So the harness in the back, we call it the XH harness. It has basically all the predictability of an H harness, but the comfort of an X harness. So the straps are going across. You have this very, very minimalist padding, only where you need it. Over here in the middle, you can see it's see-through because it's very ventilated. Also, the padding inside is ventilated. So super minimalist, but very, very comfortable harness. Because you have the strap system, just like you have on the shoulders of a K0 or the Sub-Zero, you can add in cable management accessories that it comes with, like this elastic one. By the way, over here you got a map pocket, always nice. And yeah, I think that's it for the chest ring. One more product we can do a sneak peek of is the phone case over here. This is a product we're developing with our SF partners in Israel. Basically, it's a phone/EOD case. It has a patent pending adjustable mechanism on the inside to fit almost any phone with or without the case, and that lets you run your EOD or whatever, take your phone, and you can just pop it right out, put it back in your pocket. So it's Velcro, it's zippers to keep out more moisture, to keep out dust when you're running it, especially up top. And it's padded. It's padded, but it's not hard, so it's semi-rigid. Which means that if you're running it up above your mags and you're trying to get in there with a thumb to take out your mags, you're not going to scrape your knuckles on there. It's just a nice, durable pouch. So that's it for this year. A lot more stuff in the pipe. We have a lot of setups over here. We did some cool setups with the, multi-mag setups over here to kind of showcase the pincer capability. Again, this is the pincer placard and pincer pouch family. These have a splitter you can put in. You can move it off center for larger submachine gun magazines. You can have it right in the center, and then it works perfectly with Glock magazines. And it just works with AK mags, 5.45 and 7.62x39. It works obviously with 5.56 mags, whether those are P mags, stand mags, whatever. Thank you so much for coming. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
The backside pops off so you can charge them easily with a little USB charger. We also have a rubber-backed version that goes onto our 2 metal grommets on our backpacks and the hard shells. And they all have, this one is dead, sadly. There we go. Flash modes. And they also have full on up to that brightness. They last about 8 hours on a full charge.
Go. There you go. Winner. Mystery box for dinner.
$500.
10.
Perfect.
Plus some stuff. All right.
Way to push me back in recoil. So instead, as I'm driving the gun out toward the target, you're going to notice that my hips are going to get pushed back. So by simply just pushing my hips back slightly, and you can add music and put me on a YouTube video and make me look really silly at this, but by pushing my hips back slightly, that's driving more weight into the gun.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Whereas the gun, almost gravity is going to pull me right back down to the target. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish here. Whereas if my hips went under my body, now my shoulders are over my heels, again, it's going to be very easy to push me back, costing me time. I can still be accurate. You can still be accurate that way, but it's going to be costing yourself time. So we're trying to have that speed as well as that accuracy, and that's where it comes into play, is being able to see my sights sooner than the next shooter or sooner than the threat is what we're trying to accomplish. So now as I go ahead and drive the gun out there toward that target in a straight line, hips flies back, chest goes forward. As the gun comes back to the target, it will stabilize sooner through recoil, or, as we mentioned, the transition part of this stance, I can transition much faster as well, and the gun will stabilize. Whereas if I was more upright and my hips were down and my shoulders were back, got there, I would get a little bit more movement on target, costing me more time as well. So that's that big power stance that we're looking for. The last thing I'll mention about the stance is what I call my sector of fire. If I drew an imaginary line to my feet, straight down range, this is what I call my sector of fire. An old Army guy, so I got some old Army terms. Right? Any target I'm engaging has to be within this sector of fire. If I need to move the gun this way or that way, I want to be able to try to do that without moving my feet. If I have to move my feet, the gun is going to be moving, which means the sights are going to be moving, and it's going to cost me time to get on target. So if at all possible, when you're shooting a banked target or an array of threats, I want to try to get into that position and square my body up for the number of targets that are there, rather than just shooting one target and then having to move my feet, causing a lot of one movement on target. For my sector of fire, my feet are wider than shoulder width apart, offset, and it's almost at a 45-degree angle outward. So it's not necessarily where it's really uncomfortable and weird, but they're not straight either. If our feet are straight, our hips are now closed off, and we can only move the gun comfortably and, more importantly, naturally this far. But if I open up my feet, which is going to put the weight on the balls of my feet, on the insides of the balls of my feet, now I have greater balance and stability, and I can drive and transition the gun that much faster as well.
There it is. Dude, this is what Kevin had. This little baby. He did. It was his under his power. Like this one up. That's right. I gotta wrap it around the line.
He's an award-winning chef, a decorative army veteran. He's earned over 150 medals and trophies.
Wow.
And has cooked at the White House for 4 presidents.
Wow.
Oh, man. All of you, please welcome the amazing Chef Andre Rush.
This is an ALS only holster, which makes it a level 1 design. When holstering the weapon, it automatically locks into place once it's fully holstered. At that point, the gun will not be going anywhere. All you're doing to draw is taking a shooting grip, and the middle of the thumb, right on the knuckle, rests directly on the ALS. At that point, you're depressing the ALS just by taking the grip on the gun, and it's straight out. Drop back in place, you get the audible click, and it's locked back in place. If you wanted an additional layer of security over just the plain ALS, you can always go to an ALS holster with an ALS guard. At that point, it brings you to a level 2 type design. That when you holster a weapon, it's fully locked in place, but now there's 2 independent motions that are needed to unlock the retention systems. When you take a shooting grip, your thumb presses directly on the ALS guard, pressing it forward. The middle of your knuckle then falls directly onto the ALS, pressing it rearward and straight up draw. To reholster, simply reholster back in place. It's in level 1. Bring the ALS guard back, and now you're in level 2.
Thank you.
Hopefully that made sense. Sorry it took so long.
0, 0, 0. 4. 2. 4. Good. He was confident. He knew. Yeah. Great. So you're joining Michel to make us coffee tomorrow? Awesome. Last one. Here we go. Mitra's picking this one out. Mitra! Come on, Mitra. Zero, 0, 0. 3. 6. Who's still in? All right, thank you so much. Congratulations. 3, 6. Thank you. 8. We got a winner. We got a winner over here. So these guys will be making coffee for us tomorrow morning. What do we got next? Hats? All right. What do we got? A bar set up?
The bar set up at 3:30.
What? Oh, we got 2 coolers? Those? 2 of them? Oh, we got more. Game. 0, 0, 0. 1. 1. 7. 0, 0, 0. Big number here. 6. Thank you. 0. Yeah, that's a good idea. 1. We'll send you that. You got one more? Got one more of these. One more. Zero, 0, 0. 2. 6. 2, 6. 8. 2, 6, 8. 2, 6. 6-8. Zero, zero, zero. 1, 3, 0.
Congratulations.
Alrighty. We're doing this tomorrow? Oh, hold on.
So, did you win a AR?
We got the maximum so come back tomorrow, same Pelican time. Bar is open in exactly 2 minutes. Is that it? We got ads. Thank you guys for joining us to support the Pelican. We built to protect, to equip for your mission. Let's go.
Show 2025 out with Sauer Firearms, and we're gonna check out what's new for 2025. We're here with Juan.
How's it going? All right, yeah, so something you're very familiar with, the SAR 9 subcompact. So lightning cuts, night sights, optics cut for the RMSC footprint. Our smallest pistol comes with a 12-round mag and a 15-round mag. Very concealable. And you can see it has a little more weight than the normal, right?
This is the one that I have, right?
Yeah.
This is the one that I have, but I have the green one.
Yes. So not as snappy as your subcompacts because of that weight. Really helps with recoil management. Then the next size up is the compact. So this one here is very popular because it's a good carry gun. It has the same width as the other ones. Optics cut, raised night sights, flat trigger, all that good stuff. Again, we still have the RMSC footprint, which some people did complain about because they wanted to mount larger optics. So what's new that we're talking about today is we have Dawson Precision made us mounting plates. Now we can mount RMRs, Delta Point Pros, all the other footprints, and we can get the larger dots on there. As you can see over here, we kind of exaggerated to prove our point. We put a widescreen TV on it, you know, the large cycling bull.
I like the red.
Yeah. So this is our SOCOM Compact in black, SOCOM Compact in green, and then we also have it in full size. And then something else Dalton worked on. So this will be coming out real soon. Dawson Precision made us a recoil assembly. So a compensator that screws on a threaded barrel and it's locked in by the recoil spring. So the recoil spring is actually part of it too. So you can see there. So the recoil spring cap locks in your comp so it doesn't start spinning when it's on a threaded barrel. So it reduces it up to about 40% on a compact. So very cool.
It actually feels pretty light on my hand.
Yeah, and we shot it the other day, and the dot stayed in the window. So the dot never left the window while we were shooting it. So a lot of fun. Now it's shooting regular, your stock, 115 grain. That's pretty much it. All the other guns, you pretty much know them and like them, so.
Shot them already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks to Sauer.
All right, man.
Juan's gonna show us something different, something special.
Yeah. So HCX Tactical, there in Houston, we gave them a SAR 9T, which doesn't have the cuts or all that. They kind of tricked this one out for us. You can see they put this like duck camo on it, changed out the trigger, and they also ported and cut the slide. And then we just put a fiber optic sight on it, and some lightning cuts, a little window in there to the barrel. So yes, I've seen a lot of people do this online, so we had to do it too, and it's functioning well. So just a little something extra.
Right, SHOT Show 2025, and we're out with Viktos.
Hey, I'm Dan with Viktos. So I just wanted to show you a couple things. A lot of people know us from our bag lines. I'm wearing something pretty new. We dropped in the winter last year. It's our upscale hip pack. Couple cool features. Carry a full-size gun. It'll fit up to a 17 with the red dot. If you throw a light on it, it gets a little tight, but it works pretty good. It's also got a magnetic enclosure. So you can see it holds all my cards. It's got a money pocket in here as well. So it holds everything nice and neat. Like I said, it's magnetic. Nothing's going to fall out. It's good to go. Comes in 4 colorways. MSRP is $75. And then our last year's bags, the Counteract CCW Sling and our 15, have a really cool feature. So all of these have the same design as our sling bag, but when you open it up, you can set it up so your holster comes out the top. And what this does is it's just a dedicated pocket for your firearm. So you can throw your laptop or anything else inside there and not have to dig through a gun to try to find anything you might need throughout the day.
How comfortable is it to go running with this?
So if you want to run, I would probably point you to our chest rig. So our low-key chest rig. It's also compatible with body armor from Premier. But you can hold AR mags. You can put a pistol in here. It's waterproof on the front, but this has a dedicated harness. I've ran with it a few times. It's pretty solid as far as running goes. A lot of guys I know North Carolina Marine Patrol runs it for when they're in and out of boats to keep their magazines and stuff out of the water. So it's got a lot of purposes for it. So tourniquet holder on the bottom. This comes in 4 colorways too: black, gray man, mid-watch, and multi-cam black.